Thank you, Prime Minister. Kevin Brown from the Financial Times. Excuse me. The Minister Mentor said in the US the other day that the US was required as a player in Asia in order to provide a balance to China in the interests of everybody. You will be discussing connectivity and trade relations throughout Asia at APEC. I wondered if you could tell us what the Singapore government's view is of the proposed role of the US in the East Asia community.
Our view has always been on the record that we believe America plays an indispensable role in Asia in many fields: economic, political, strategic, security. And that is one of the reasons why APEC is an important forum. There are other groupings on the west side of the Pacific. We have the ASEAN group, we have the ASEAN +3 group, which includes China, Korea, and Japan. We have the East Asia Summit group, which includes also India, Australia, and New Zealand, in addition to ASEAN +3. But APEC is the grouping which straddles both sides of the Pacific and involves the U.S. in Asia-Pacific affairs. It remains the most vibrant and largest and dynamic, the largest and most vibrant economy in the world. It is the superpower. People talk about a multipolar world, but de facto the U.S. is the most powerful nation in the world and will be so for some time to come. And its role in Asia-Pacific arises not just from its power, but also from the historical circumstances of World War II and the developments after World War II, when it has maintained peace and stability throughout Asia-Pacific and enabled other countries to prosper and to compete peacefully. And in a different situation, with Asia emerging, with China developing rapidly, India also, and networks of cooperation deepening and thickening on the west side of the Pacific in Asia, I think the U.S. continues to maintain this role. And I think countries recognize this. ASEAN recognizes this, although they may not express it in quite the same way as Singapore does. Japan, Mr. Hatoyama, who talks about an East Asia community, has also explained that the link between Japan and the U.S. is vital. And I think all participants acknowledge that it is important for Asia, while it's working on regional cooperation, to also maintain an open and an inclusive framework of cooperation which does not exclude the U.S. and does not exclude Europe.